single part of the program is specifically designed by Swamiji for completely changing us and transforming us into the experiencing Paramashiva, Swamiji inside our inner space. So welcome to every single one of you. And daily we'll be beginning with the Nithyananda Yoga. Nithyananda Yoga is directly, Swamiji has decoded and given the yoga as per the scriptures, as per how Bhagavan Paramashiva himself has revealed in the Vedas and Agamas. And we'll be walking you through, we'll be guiding you on how to do the yoga. And it is 2 hours of yoga, but you won't even feel it's 2 hours because the amount of experience that you have in these 2 hours, whether it is the asanas or it is the breathing, the pranayama, and there are actually 12 components, which Tattva Maharaj will be explaining to all of you. And before we begin, if maybe each participant can come to the mic and introduce yourself. So Tattva Maharaj knows who you are, and if you can come to the mic in KAILASA, LA and KAILASA, Malaysia.
Nithyananda Maharaj. Nithyanandam, everybody. I'm Jared Aya. I'm from KAILASA, Ohio. It's a pleasure to be here with you all.
Nithyanandam, Jared.
Nithyanandam, everyone. I'm Arvind. I'm from Seattle.
Nithyanandam, Arvindaya, happy to have you.
Hello, I'm Daniel Curat. I live in Chicago now, but I'm with from Los Angeles originally.
Nithyanandamaya.
Nithyananda Maharaj, Nithyanandam, everybody. I'm from KAILASA, Ohio. My name is Camry, like the car.
Nithyanandam, Camry.
LA male body team is ready, Maharaj.
Okay, so we have 4 new participants, right, Aya?
Sorry, Maharaj, can you ask again?
Do we have only 4 new participants?
6, Maharaj, 6 in the male bodies.
Okay, I think the 2 participants who are just coming, they haven't introduced themselves. Can you ask them to introduce themselves, Aya?
Hello, how are you doing? I am Ricky Tan.
Nithyanandamaya, welcome to the program.
I'm Namacharya. I'm from Ohio, and I'm here for the May 1st Paramachikana batch 6.
Nithyanandamaya, welcome to the program. Is KAILASA LA female team? Nithyanandam to everyone. Can we also have, if you can come and introduce yourself, Ma? Nithyanandam Ma from KAILASA LA. Okay, Tattva Maharaj is getting a notification. You are setting up the mic. Okay. What about Malaysia? Malaysia, are you ready? Can the new participants come and introduce themselves?
Nithyananda Maharaj, Nithyanandam everyone. I am Radha Rani from Malaysia.
Nithyanandam, welcome.
Nithyananda Maharaj and Nithyananda everyone. I'm Sri Paratatwa Nanda. I'm from KAILASA, Singapore.
Nithyanandam, welcome.
From Malaysia. Maharaj is Angel from Johor Bahru, Malaysia.
Okay, Nithyanandam, welcome, Angel Ma.
Here. Nithyananda. I'm Ang Wei Fang from Malaysia. Ang Wei Fang from Malaysia. Nithyananda.
Nithyanandam, welcome.
Nithyananda Maharaj. I'm Jay Rani from Malaysia, KAILASA.
Nithyanandam, welcome, ma. KAILASA LA female team, is your mic fixed? Is getting a message from KAILASA Salem. We have Tanigai Valli Ma, Shanmadi Ma, Abhinayanaya, Anbaraganaya, and Kovil Pillayaya. ஐயா எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். நித்யானந்தம் பரமசிவ சேனா ப்ரோக்ராமுக்கு நித்யானந்தம். ஸோ டெய்லி இப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து யோகாவோட ஆரம்பிக்க போறோம்.
Maharaj, there is one more person who came in. He's completing the paperwork.
Okay.
Nithyanandam, this is Ma Devananda from Seattle, from LA.
Hi, I'm Nina from LA, China.
Ma, the volume in KAILASA LA is too less. Can you increase the volume? Ma Sakla.
I'm Maggie Lee from Los Angeles. From Los Angeles.
Nithyanandam.
I'm Fanny Fan from LA.
Nithyananda.
This is Nithya Vamadevananda from Ohio, LA.
Nithyananda.
Hello, I am Elisa from North Italy, and I am in LA. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda. Yes, Nithyananda to everyone. To introduce myself, LA, can you mute, please? Yes, so to introduce myself, this is Tattvananda Maharaj. Tattva Maharaj is Balasant of Gurukul and also will be your Acharya for many sessions this season. And so today we're going to be beginning with the yoga. Today we're not going to do yoga much. We'll first work on introducing yoga to everyone. So how many of you can just raise your hands, how many of you have done yoga before, have done Nithyananda yoga or any other yoga? Can you raise your hands? How many of us have done yoga? Okay. So to give an introduction, the yoga that we'll be doing directly, Swamiji has revealed this yoga, and yoga has been there for thousands of years, and it is directly revealed by Bhagavan Paramashiva. In the Vedas and Agamas, Bhagavan Paramashiva has actually detailedly explained about each and every asana. How do we perform the asana? What is the breathing that we should do during performing the asana? Paramashiva has gone to even the detail of saying from which nostril we should inhale and exhale, or even the yoga, with which finger should we hold our toes, should we cross our legs. So to that detail, Bhagavan Paramashiva has revealed the yoga as the Shashtanga yoga. And the first thing that you need to know is yoga is from Hinduism. In our Hindu scriptures, that is the Vedas and Agamas, Paramashiva has revealed this sacred science. And many of us have a idea that yoga is only for keeping us physically healthy. But yoga is much more than just physical health. For physical health, you can either go to the gym, or there are so many other ways that you can have physical health. But yoga, when we do yoga, it is much more than just the bodily component. Like for example, when you perform the Padmasana, at that time, the energy circuit in your whole body, it aligns to the cosmic energy circuit. So performing Padmasana is not just for flexibility, it's not just for keeping your body healthy. But when you do the Padmasana, like Swamiji, if many of you would have seen that when Swamiji sits for satsang, Swamiji always sits in Padmasana for hours. Swamiji sits. So when you put Padmasana and you keep your back straight, your whole Kundalini, the inner energy flows exactly from the crown center all the way down. And your whole body, just by sitting in Padmasana, you will see that your whole body, you feel such the peace inside your inner space, you feel the bliss in your inner space just by sitting in a posture. Same way, every single asana, whether it is Padmasana, which is one of the very common asanas, or the various other asanas that we'll be taking you through, each asana has its own benefit, whether it is to enhance your digestive system, or whether it is for enhancing the bones, strengthening the bones of your body, the muscles of your body. Those are the physical aspects. There are also the aspects of when, like for example, when we perform some asanas, it directly helps the breathing get clear in our whole whether it's our throat, our lungs. It helps our breathing. Some asanas, it directly helps if you do the asana, the thoughts per second that you have, it drastically reduces. So like this, so many asanas not just have physical benefits, but all of them have various other benefits also that help us to function in a more energetic way. And at the same time, like for example, if you feel that in your life you're not able to manifest wealth, you're not able to manifest relationships because of some impossibility that you have, just by physically, when you're not able to touch your toes, and when you overcome that, either you have a fear of touching your toes, you feel that you might pull some muscle, or you feel that when you it's too difficult for you, you've become too old. All of these cognitions, when you break out of these patterns and these cognitions, and when you actually touch your toes at the end of the yoga session, that time you will see that it is not only in the yoga session, but you will see even in your life things that you felt is impossible, like either in relationships, or you felt impossibility in wealth, or you felt it's never possible for you to be healthy. Let's say you have a chronic health issue, and you feel that you tried so many medicines, it's not working out, and you have to live with it. It's your karma. Just by doing the yoga and having a breakthrough in the yoga, you will see that even in your life itself, in all aspects of your life, it might be health, it might be all the way to power manifestation. You tried to do power manifestation, but it never worked. In every aspect, you will see that you will start breaking those impossibilities. You'll start breaking those patterns which you felt that are a part of you, that you are like this, you cannot be flexible, you cannot be strong. All of these cognitions that you start developing about yourself, it might be from a young age. And you will see that just by doing yoga, just by performing each asana and having a breakthrough in the asana, those cognitions will start breaking inside of you, because the most closest part of you is your body, because body is something tangible. You're able to feel your body, you're able to touch your body, and in your body, that's why when something happens, when you, let's say, get a fever or get any health issue, it impacts your mind so much. No one can have a fever and be so energetic about it. Same way, when you have a breakthrough in your body, when you get healed from any chronic health issue that you have been having, the because you feel that your body is responding, it creates such a big impact on your inner space also. That's why yoga is not just physical. It can never just be physical. Yoga is something that aligns ourselves to our higher self through the asanas. Yoga is a medium through which Swamiji helps us and initiates us into working more and more closer to enlightenment. So is everybody following Tattva Maharaj till here? Can you give a thumbs up if you're following till here? Okay. So Tattva Maharaj also wants to take all of you through the 12 components of the Nithyananda Yoga. In Nithyananda Yoga, we have 12 components that we'll be doing every single day. These 12 components are directly revealed by Swamiji as per the Vedas and Agamas. So the 12 components is asana, pranayama, the mudras, and the chanting, visualizations. These are the various parts of the Nithyananda Yoga. So beginning with the first, asana. So what is asana? Does asana mean sitting? Does it mean posture? What does asana mean? The definition of asana is for you to come to a state of balance and restful awareness. That is what is asana. Asana is each one of us is made up of the various physical bodies. One, Swamiji beautifully says that we are made up of three bodies. One is the Stula Sharira, which is our physical body, our skin, our bones. The second is the Sukshma Sharira, which is the subtle body. The subtle body is the breathing and the involuntary actions that happen inside of us. That is the subtle body. And the third is the causal body, which is the Karana Sharira. The causal body is like the chakras, the energy chakras. We have the 7 chakras inside of us, and that becomes part of the causal body. What the asana does is to unite all of these 3 bodies and come to a state of complete completion. Many times, even the way that we all sit, it is not aligned to the optimum function of our body. Like whenever we sit, sometimes we sit with our back slouched. We never sit with our back straight. And only when we sit with our back straight, the Kundalini flows from the Sahasrara all the way till the Mooladhara. And at this time, when our back is straight and the Kundalini is flowing, you will see automatically whether it is your intelligence, whether it is your breathing, whether it is the ability to catch the subtle truth. That's why Swamiji says, whenever in the satsang, sit straight. So the subtle truths that Swamiji is revealing will enter into us. So even the way that we sit, the posture is very, very important. And like that's why, let's say in your office or if you're studying at university, the way that we sit in our office table or in our bench at college, the way that we sit itself has a huge impact on the way that we receive the knowledge and our whole inner space, what we feel inside of us. So that's why asana makes such a big difference in our day-to-day life. And these asanas are directly given by Bhagavan Paramashiva step by step. So, like for example, the asana of Padmasana. So, actually, Tattva Maharaj wants everyone to try Padmasana. Let's begin with trying how to do Padmasana. So Padmasana is one of the very, very easy asanas. And actually, whenever we sit for Swamiji's satsang or whenever you sit, sitting in Padmasana is one of the most optimum asanas where it aligns your whole body to be in that space of completion. And asana, one of the very important aspect of asana is being steady and comfortable. Sthiram sukham iti asanam. Beautifully Bhagavan Paramashiva says. And that means you need to So let's all do Padmasana together. So first, all of you stretch your legs in front of you. Let's all stretch our legs. Okay, so begin with first placing your right foot on top of your left foot. So bend your right foot and place it on your left foot. Okay, now take your left foot and slowly bring it close. Bring it close and try to put your left foot on top of your right thigh. Okay, yes, many are doing in Kailasa, LA, good. Okay. And when you're sitting in Padmasana, make sure that your back is straight. Make sure that your back is completely straight. Don't bend your back. Keep your back fully straight. Okay, wonderful. Now you can relax. Everyone can relax from Padmasana. Okay, so this is just an example. It is as Tattva Maharaj was saying earlier, it's not just an exercise, it is a ritual. So in the Nithyananda Yoga, we literally begin with doing the various, it's a very sacred process where we begin with purifying ourselves through the Achamanam. We first begin with purifying ourselves through the Tattvachamanam, which is a ritualistic cleansing. And after that, we perform the Sankalpa. The Sankalpa is a conscious resolution. Swamiji beautifully says that during the Nithyananda Yoga, it is literally the first thing that we're doing in the morning, especially in Kailasa, LA. It is the Brahma Muhurta time. And during this time, whatever intention that we set will continue throughout the day. For example, if you set an intention of that you want to become healthy, you will see that your whole day, you will start manifesting health in your life. So the sankalpa which we have, and during the yoga, the thoughts that we have even during the yoga is very, very important. Because when you are doing the yoga, whatever thoughts that you have, that directly enters your muscle memory. So that is why during the Nithyananda Yoga, continuously we have the various chantings and the Mahavakya, that we do the ajapa ajapa, the continuous repetition of the sacred truths. So you don't have any other thoughts that go inside your inner space. So now we'll also be showing you to go through the Achamanam, which is the ritualistic cleansing. How many of us have the Panchapatram and Uddharani, which is the sacred, the water pot and the spoon? Can you raise your hands? How many of you have the water pot and spoon? Okay. From tomorrow, all of the new participants, when you come for the yoga, please make sure that you have this, the water pot and spoon, when you come for the Nithyananda Yoga.
You all have your Panchapatra Mudra. So in front of you, you have this traditional brass vessel, the Panchapatram, which is the cup that holds the water, and the Uddharani, which is the spoon that from where we will take the water. With this in front of you, we do the Tattvachamanam, a way of cleansing our body to equate and raise ourselves and remember the important tattvas of the individual soul, Atma Vidya, Atma Tattva, and Vidya Tattva, that is the seeking, ourselves raising to Paramashiva, and the Shiva Tattva, which is the principle of Paramashiva himself. Remembering these three principles, we cleanse ourselves before we begin any ritual. So our right hand is in the Gokarna Mudra. So it is our hand with our index finger a little bent and our thumb also a little bent to create a small concave inside of our hands so that water can be placed inside. When we take the water from the Uddharani, with the Uddharani, place it inside of that small groove that's created with your hand. Now we sip this water 3 times as we chant the mantra Atma Tattvam, Vidya Tattvam, and Shiva Tattvam. When you sip, make sure not to press your lips against your hand. Just let the water flow into your open mouth as you raise your hand above. So you can tilt your your neck also a little up so that the water flows directly into your mouth. This way is known as Tattvachamanam, and we will be drinking this 3 times. And then following that, we actually cleanse our cleanse our hands several times during this ritual, continuously bringing awareness to the various points of our body that need to be energized before the ritual begins. So rinsing your hand, pour water in your hand and just drop it to your side. Like that. Yes. So we'll begin. We'll instruct you how to do the Tattvachamanam. So begin. Please place an Uddharani, right hand in your Gokarna Mudra. Please place an Uddharani of water in your right hand and take a sip of water as we chant. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Take another. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. One more. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now, cleanse your right hand as the Acharya is demonstrating. Now, with the base of your right hand thumb, right, where we're pointing and showing you this base, you have to, keeping your lips closed, wipe your lips from right to left twice, remembering the Hridaya mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Go ahead and do it. Yes, and rinse your hand again. Now, yes. So now, with your index, middle, and ring fingers together, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Above and below. It's a way of cleansing. So rinse your hand again. Now we'll be with our wet fingers touching our nostrils with the index finger and thumb. So join them together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. And now with your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye and left eye. Just touch the corners of your eyes. Now touch your right ear and left ear with the same ring finger and thumb. Right. Yes, we will be doing this every day throughout, so you'll get the good practice. Rinse your hand again. Yes. Now, little finger and thumbs joined together, little finger of the right hand. Touch the navel. Right chest, the right side of your chest, left side of your chest. Right. Now, with all the tips of your fingers, join them together. Touch the top of your head. Right shoulder, left shoulder, and the center of your chest. Rinse your hand one last time. And that is the Tattvachamanam. All of you will be practicing this every day as we do yoga.
Yes, so this is the Tattvachamanam. The next, we will be going through the Sankalpa. The Sankalpa is the conscious resolution. In the Sankalpa, whatever that you want to manifest, whatever prayer that you have, the intention that you have, through the Sankalpa, you manifest that in your inner space. Like, for example, during the yoga, all the participants can close your eyes. Please close your eyes. Visualize your body completely healthy. Visualize your body without any diseases. Visualize your digestive system working optimally. Visualize your breathing nice and deep. Visualize your heart functioning optimally. Visualize your bones and muscles as strong as possible. Visualize every detail of your body that you want to manifest. For example, even if you want to manifest your hair long and black, visualize your hair nice and long and black. Visualize your physical body if you want, let's say, to have a six-pack abs. Visualize yourself as strong as you want. Even your skin, to that detail, visualize your skin glowing. Completely in your inner space, 3D print your body that the way that you want to manifest. And you do not need to have any incompletions that, oh, I have this disease, I'm not flexible. This is the time where you create the sankalpa, you create the conscious resolution. And whatever you create, Swamiji will manifest through the Nithyananda Yoga. You visualize yourself as perfect as you want your body to be. And with that, let us now chant the Sankalpa Mantra.
Clasp your right hand and your left hand. Keep both your hands on your right thigh. मोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते आद्य ब्राह्मणः द्वितीय पराध्ये श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वत मन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखंडे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शखाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ मेषमासे शुक्लपक्षे पंचम्यां शुभतिथौ गुरुवासरयुक्तायाम् आर्द्रानक्षत्र शुक्रमयोग भवकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषणविशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्त श्यामलापीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यभानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्तृ श्रीमत्परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाख्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहार द्वदोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमंगल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्याद्यनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपाकटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काममोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दीर्घात्रिक योग शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परम शिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये ओम अपौपस्पृश्य take an udharani of water and rinse your hand one more time. Hold on to this same visualization and watch as it manifests throughout the yoga practice. These deep intentions, especially after the Sanskrit mantras are chanted. The mantras themselves declare to have the highest wealth, highest longevity in your life, the grace and the beauty to radiate through you and through your actions, and ultimately to have the devotion at the feet of the Guru and to have the blessings and presence of our beloved Bhagavan in our lives. We chanted the Sankalpa mantra, including the time, date, and cosmological location of where we are present today in the year of Vishwasu Nama Samvatsara, in the Mesha Masa, and in the waxing phase of the moon, the Shukla Paksha, on the 5th day of this phase of the moon, under the lunar mansion of Aradra. We chanted the Sankalpa, taking the strong resolution to have the best yoga practice for the next duration of this Paramashivasena, and to continue this for the rest of our lives also.
Nithyananda everybody. So as we are all entering into the Nithyananda Yoga, we just did the Sankalpa. Once again, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you for this batch of Paramashivasena that every one of you are attending. And this Paramashivasena, even if you have been doing the yoga, today is going to be special. And during this Paramashivasena program, you're going to be learning multiple different nuances of doing the yoga. That is what each and every one of you are going to be learning. So welcome all of you once again. It's going to be involved, interactive session for everyone. So welcome every one of you once again. Let's now look at the 12 components of yoga. When we look at yoga, right, so there are actually 12 components to this. And these 12 components is what makes yoga a complete and a full package, where the purpose of yoga itself is to experience that oneness, is to experience that Paramadvaita with Paramashiva, to experience Paramadvaita with Swamiji. So by performing the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, Trithiya Vinyasa Krama, all of us are now learning to stabilize ourselves in that oneness with Swamiji. Now let's understand what is different between yoga that is being done outside or gym or any other physical exercise versus yoga itself. One part that I'm sure that every one of us know is about the flexibility, the balance, the strength, and all of that you're getting. But the other main component of yoga is where you experience the oneness with Swamiji and the initiations that Swamiji is giving you. That for you to experience, for your body to hold that energy, that is where the yoga comes in, because it builds your nervous system. Okay, let's now look at the different components of yoga which are there. So first thing, I hope all of you are able to view my screen. Can you all give me a confirmation if all of you are able to view my screen? Okay, great. So I'm going to be explaining one by one the various different aspects which are there, and then we are also going to test it out. We are going to try this as we are doing. Okay. So the first thing that all of us need to learn about, that all of us need to know, is asana. That is the first component. Many of us are already understanding this. Many of us already know how this is, what this is, where you are at a position, right? Asana, what does it exactly mean? See, asana is where you are at ease, where your entire body and mind come to a state of balance, come to a state of restful awareness, which is sattva. It can be in any position. See, now some of you are sitting with your legs crossed, some of you are sitting in Vajrasana, some of you are sitting with your legs stretched out, some of you are sitting with your legs bent, right? Now, being at ease in any position is asana, where your mind and your body are in complete cooperation for you to experience that oneness with Swamiji. That is asana. How many of you are understanding? Great. So, the physical posture itself is not the point, but rather what we are experiencing through the physical posture is what makes the difference. Okay. Now, all of us are going to try a few different basic postures. All right. As per the Agamas, where Paramashiva reveals, for the Kundalini Shakti to get activated, there is a certain position that Bhagavan gives, that Paramashiva reveals. Now, for you to unblock certain nadis, certain chakras, there are certain positions that Bhagavan gives. So, each of these positions help us manifest that component. Alright. So, let's all first sit straight. Okay. Let's all sit straight. You can sit with your legs crossed. Just sit with your legs crossed. In Sukhasana, sit straight. Place your hands on your knees. Close your eyes. Just sit still. Inhale and exhale. Just experiencing yourself at ease, where you're able to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Just sit. You're not bothered about what's happening in your house, what's happening in your business, what's going to happen in the program. Nothing. Just sit. Just sit in a relaxed, comfortable, peaceful way. Inhale and exhale. Just bring your awareness on your breath. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Just be at ease with yourself for a few seconds in silence. How many of you were able to just sit? Relax. You can slowly open your eyes. How many of you were able to just sit? Just sitting, that's all. Nothing special, nothing difficult, nothing easy, just being at ease with yourself. Can you raise your hands? Good. That's wonderful. So, like this, each asana, the purpose of the asana itself is for you to activate yourself to be in that space of oneness with Swamiji, with Paramashiva. Now, each of the asanas that we are doing, the reason why asana comes in the first is because if you are not comfortable in your physical posture, right, then naturally your mind will start wandering. You will have discomfort. So that is why the asana always comes first, but it is also the primary component. Only after you get comfortable, then you'll be able to move forward. So what we will be doing during the entire Paramashiva Sena program is that we will be doing all the 3 Vinyasa Kramas, Prathama Vinyasa Krama, Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama and Trithiya Vinyasa Krama. And the emphasis in the initial parts will start with the yoga part of asana, the posture. Then we will be moving forward and forward into the more subtle components of your breath. Okay, good. So all of us now understand about asana, what asana is. Now, let us look at the second component. The second component is going to be pranayama. Okay. Now, pranayama is the process of breathing. If you understand, the air that you breathe is a vehicle through which life energy, prana, comes in and goes out. Bhagavan beautifully reveals that it is your breath that connects you to the higher lokas. If you are able to have 1200 breaths, deep breath, where you are able to inhale and exhale all the way till your knees, you can live eternally. Bhagavan revealed this science long ago. So your breath, just the breathing capacity, has so much of power because the pranayama increases the life energy. It is not just breathing, but through the air that you breathe, you inhale life energy, you let that life energy go through you in your body, mix with your blood, mix with your muscles, and increases your literal longevity, your life energy, whether slowing down the aging process, getting rid of diseases, helping you manifest the powers of Paramashiva, state of Paramashiva. In every way, pranayama is a very important step. Let us all now do a simple pranayama. All of you sit straight, sit comfortably, sit straight. Close your eyes. First inhale as deeply and as slowly as possible. Okay. This time we are going to bring our focus on our breath in a controlled way. So inhale nice and deep. Visualize the air flowing all the way into your lungs, into your stomach, and the prana filling your entire body. And then hold the breath in you for a few seconds comfortably. Don't strain, just comfortably hold it. See how the life energy from your breath is dissolving into your bloodstream, into your muscles. And slowly exhale. Visualize the air carrying out the toxins from your body along with the air that you exhale. Do it slowly. Inhale slowly. Sit straight so you're able to inhale nice and deep. With every inhalation, see the life energy, prana, going into your body. Hold the breath for a few seconds inside yourself. Let the breath fill and slowly exhale. Inhale once again, bringing your awareness to your breath. hold comfortably, and exhale. Now we are going to do a smaller pranayama. Now please place your hands. You're going to place your hands, the thumb on your right nostril and your little and your ring finger on the left. So what we are going to do is a very simple pranayama. You're going to inhale. You're going to first close your nose, the right nostril with your thumb. Inhale with your left nostril. Slowly and comfortably inhale and lock the breath inside you by closing both your nostrils, all the three fingers. Hold the breath comfortably and then slowly open the thumb and exhale through the right nostril. And then repeat once again. Inhale through the right nostril and hold the breath comfortably, and then slowly exhale through the left nostril. We are going to do this once again, but this time bring your visualization. You are going to visualize as you inhale the air through the left nostril. You're going to inhale prana, life energy entering into you, and when you hold the breath inside you, see the life energy filling each and every part of your body, each and every organ of your body. And then when you exhale through the right nostril, visualize all the toxins of your body getting out of your body. Repeat this once again. Inhale through the right and hold, visualizing the prana purifying your entire body, organ, blood, and slowly exhale through the left. Relax. Bring your breath to the normal. Inhale and exhale with both your nostrils. Good. How many of you feel the difference in doing the pranayama? That it instantly settles your body. It instantly settles your body from any thoughts, any fluctuations in the mind. Good. Actually, if you just do the pranayama, just through pranayama, you can build muscle. Just through pranayama, you can lose fat. You can lose the unnecessary weight. The pranayama, various pranayamas are there that create intense heat in you. How many of you felt any kind of heat that was being generated just by performing the pranayama, the simple pranayama that we did? Can you raise your hands? எத்தனை பேருக்கு ஒரு மாதிரியான ஹீட் வந்து ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆவறது நீங்க ஃபீல் பண்ணீங்க இந்த பிராணாயாமம் பண்றப்போ? கை தூக்குங்க. Please raise your hands. Good. So when we do multiple different pranayamas, see, even if you didn't feel it is okay. What we did is a very basic. We will be combining all of these when we are doing a asana. Okay, so we just looked at the second step. இப்போ இருக்க second step நம்ம பார்த்திருக்கோம், second part. Let's go to the third aspect, the third component. The third component is going to be mudra. Now, whenever the prana is going in to our body, what happens is that breath does not just heal or energize our physical organs, but intra organs also, your chakras. But what happens is that because so much of distraction happens in our mind, so many thoughts come, so much of distraction is there, we never actually bring our awareness, and most of the prana that comes inside our body just disappears. What the mudra does, mudra means seal. Literally, the Sanskrit meaning of mudra means seal. So what it does is, when you position your hands, your fingers, or even tongue in a certain way, you actually seal that prana into your body. Swamiji beautifully defines mudra is an energy circuit connection. So when you are able to place your hands in a certain way, place your body in a certain way, what happens is the prana that entered your body completely gets activated into your system and allows you to utilize it in your day-to-day life. See, all of us, many of us would be generally aware of some of the basic mudras. Let's say Namaskara mudra, right? Let's all place our hands in front of our heart. Now this is not just a customary position. All of you enter into the Namaskara mudra. Sit straight with the Namaskara mudra, the hands in front of you. Now you see, this is a mudra. This is not just a customary position, but what this does is by default awakens the gratitude component in you. By default, it awakens it. Same way, when you place your hands in the chin mudra, okay, where you have your thumb and index finger touching each other, placing it on your knees in the chin mudra or the bindu mudra, you will see that this automatically connects the circuits where your back becomes straight and it aligns you to the cosmic geometry. So like this, each of these mudras directly help that prana that is there in you manifest as Shakti, manifest directly as part of your life rather than getting wasted. So this is mudra. Next, the component, the fourth component is going to be bandha. Now bandha is a very, very unique and a very, very powerful technique. It is where you force or you use your entire body to awaken the Kundalini Shakti. Bandha means conducive to. So what it does is, it puts your body into a state of awakening by an external pressure, okay, where your body, you move your body in different positions in different ways by contractions and your body gets pumped. See, just like how when you add extra pressure, right, for example, you are blowing air in a balloon. When you blow it with a lot of force, just like how the balloon will expand faster, same way through bandha what you're doing is you are channeling the prana which is there in you to a certain way, into a certain rhythm. How many of you are understanding this? Bandha channels the prana that you have already inhaled through the pranayama to awaken various different components of your brain, various different components of your body and awaken your Kundalini Shakti. நான் இதை தமிழ்லையும் புரிய வைக்கிறேன். பந்தம் அப்படின்னு நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா, see, பிராணாயாமத்துல நம்ம இன்ஹேல் பண்றப்போ அந்த பிராணத்தை உள்ள நம்ம இழுத்துக்கிறோம். பிராணன் நீங்க மூச்சு விடுறதுல காத்து மட்டும் கிடையாது, காத்து ஒரு வெஹிக்கிள். அந்த வெஹிக்கிள் வழியா உயிர் சக்தி, பிராண சக்தி உங்களுக்குள்ள வருது. அதான் பிராணாயாமத்துல நடக்குது. இப்ப பந்தத்துல என்ன நடக்குதுன்னா, உள்ள இழுத்து வச்சிருக்கிற அந்த பிராணத்தை ஒரு certain position, ஒரு certain alignmentக்கு push பண்றது, இன்டர்னலா push பண்றது. சோ அப்ப என்ன ஆகும்னா, ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா உங்களோட குண்டலினி சக்தி விழிப்படைய ஆரம்பிக்கும். It will start expanding. That is what a bandha is. When during the bandha, the energy is focused towards a certain path, so it does not get wasted. Bandham பண்றப்போ உள்ள இழுத்து வச்சிருக்கிற அந்த பிராண சக்தி waste ஆகாம முழுமையா யூஸ் ஆகும். How many of you are understanding what is the benefit of a bandha and what does a bandha do? Can you all raise your hands? இந்த கான்செப்ட் புரிஞ்சிருச்சுனா கை தூக்குங்க. LA female team, are you guys understanding what a bandha is? Okay, good. See, all of you need to understand. எல்லாருக்குமே இது புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். Only if you understand, you will know the importance of doing it. இதை புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டாதான் இதோட இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் புரிஞ்சு நீங்க பண்ணுவீங்க. Okay, let's now perform a few bandhas. Okay, majorly we will be doing 3 different types of bandhas. Okay, all of you, we are going to do the bandhas together. எல்லாருமே வஜ்ராசனத்துல உட்கார்ந்துக்கோங்க. All of you please sit in vajrasana. Sit on top of your knees. Okay, if you're not able to sit on your knees, you can sit in any position. That is also okay. Position is fine, but in Vajrasana, it is better. Now, the first bandha that we are going to look at is going to be Jalandhara bandha. Okay? In Jalandhara bandha, you're going to, generally how the bandha happens is you will inhale the air and you will lock your chin to your neck. You will lock your chin to the neck. So as you can see, what happens is, let's turn. Once you inhale the breath inside you, then once you inhale, then you're going to lock your chin to the neck, automatically locking. If you see, the neck is locked, the chin is locked to the chest. So the breath is locked inside your body. This is Jalandhara bandha. If when it is locked like this, automatically breath will not go out. Okay? Slowly relax. Okay, we're going to repeat it again. Inhale, nicely inhale, and then lock the breath inside you. Inhale, மூச்சு உள்ள இழுத்து கழுத்தையும் உங்களோட சின்னும் உங்களோட செஸ்டும் வந்து லாக் பண்ணிக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா ஜலந்தர பந்தத்தில் வந்து லாக் ஆயிக்கும். பிராணன் breath வந்து உள்ள லாக் ஆயிக்கும். So this is Jalandhara bandha, where you lock your chin to the throat. Relax. We'll do it once again. Once again, inhale. Inhale through your nose and hold the breath inside you. Bring your chin to the chest and lock the air inside your throat. Lock the air inside your throat. Good. Relax. Good. So this is Jalandhara bandha. Now, all of us are now going to look at the next bandha. The next bandha is going to be Moola bandha. So for this, we are all going to stand up. We're going to stand up for the Moola bandha. Now for the Moola bandha, what you're going to do? It is a very, very important bandha. Literally every asana will be covering the Moola bandha. Literally எல்லா ஆசனத்திலுமே வந்து உங்களுக்கு மூல பந்தா இருக்கும். So மூல பந்தா என்ன அப்படிங்கிறது நான் சொல்றேன். Okay? இது வந்து just to have a better position. What you're going to do is you're going to pull your perineum in. Okay? You're going to crush your hips, your butt together and push it in. உங்களோட பட்டை வந்து உள் பக்கமா crush பண்ணி you're going to push your hip out. Okay? So relax. Okay? You can see how it's in a relaxed position. You tighten your perineum and push it in. So what this does is it directly strengthens your entire back, strengthens your position, and your stomach core gets engaged. Okay? All of you stand in a relaxed way. Okay? All of you just stand in a relaxed way. Just stand still, stand relaxed. Find balance of your feet. Okay? Don't keep your feet too close. Don't keep your feet too wide. Don't cross your foot. Just stand in a normal way. Normala nindukonga first. Okay? Stable nindukonga. Aadadinga, asayadinga. Don't keep moving. Just stand. Don't tie your hands. Don't put your hands in the pocket. Just stand. Okay? Now look at where the pressure points are. In your feet, bring your awareness where you want to keep the focus. We can zoom in. There are going to be 3 parts in your feet. Okay? If you take, there is 1, 2, and then your heel. So in every leg part, there is 3 components. There is this 1, 2, and 3. So when you place your feet on the ground, you want to make sure that you are standing on all the 3 equally. The pressure is built, the body is balancing on all the 3 points equally. நீங்க நிக்கிறப்போ உங்களோட பாதத்துல வந்து 3 பாயிண்ட் இருக்கு. 1 2 3. இந்த 3 பாயிண்ட்டுமே வந்து பேலன்ஸ்டா இருக்கிற மாதிரி நிந்துக்கோங்க. Okay? Stand with all the 3 points balanced. Now we are going to go to the next step. இதுல இருந்து next stepக்கு போறோம். இப்போ next step நீங்க என்ன பண்ண போறீங்கன்னா இதுல வந்து உங்களோட பட்டை வந்து உள்பக்கமா டைட்டன் பண்ணி உள்ள தள்ளுங்க. Okay? So what will happen is automatically your stomach will crunch. Automatically உங்களோட stomach வந்து டைட் ஆகும். பட் முன்னாடி போகும். கால் லாக் ஆகும். Okay? So what will happen is automatically when you crush your butt in, right? When you push your butt in, automatically your stomach becomes tight, your legs get locked, and your body becomes a lot more stable. Okay? Let's just do this for a couple of seconds. I'm going to see each one of your position. Okay? So relax. Relax. Good. Relax. Good. So this is Jalandhara bandha. Now all of us are now going to look at the next bandha. The next bandha is going to be Moola bandha. So for this, we are all going to stand up. Okay, all of you relax, stand in a relaxed way, and then we are going to perform the Moola Bandha together. Okay, எல்லாருமே relaxed ஆ நில்லுங்க. நான் சொல்றப்போ எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து Moola Bandha பண்ண போறீங்க. Are you all understanding what the Moola Bandha is? If you're understanding, can you give me a thumbs up on the screen? Okay, let's do this together. Ready? At the count of 3. At the count of 3, all of us are going to enter into the Moola Bandha. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Enter into the Moola Bandha. Lock. Yes. Great. Relax. Relax panikonga. How many of you are seeing there is a difference in your position or the way you are? How many of you are able to see the difference? Can you raise your hands? That your body becomes stable instantly. Good. உங்களோட உடம்பு வந்து இன்ஸ்டன்ட்டா பேலன்ஸ் ஆயிடும். கைலாசா காஷி ஃபீமேல் டீம், are you guys feeling it? Are you seeing it? Okay, good, wonderful. All right, you can all settle down. எல்லாருமே உட்காந்துக்கோங்க. Please sit down. Sit down, sit down, sit down. We are going to be doing next. இப்போ next வந்து நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். We are going to look at the third bandha. See, we have done 2 bandhas till now. First, we did the Jalandhara bandha, which was the lock from chin to the chest. So we did the Jalandhara bandha, right? Next, what we did was the Moola bandha. Now, Moola bandha gets used everywhere. So Moola bandha வந்து நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா எல்லா இடத்துலயுமே யூஸ் ஆகும். உட்கார்ந்து இருக்கிறப்ப கூட we will be doing the Moola bandha. See, even when you sit, you will be doing the Moola bandha. Okay? Now we are going to enter into the third bandha. Okay? The third bandha is going to be Uddiyana bandha. Now, this is something which is interesting. This is an interesting one for every one of us. இதை வந்து அடுத்து நம்ம பண்ண போறது Uddiyana bandha. Uddiyana bandha எப்படி பண்றது நீங்க first பாருங்க. All of you see how we are going to do the Uddiyana bandha, and then we can do it together. All right? Pay attention. See clearly. All of you are able to view the screen nice and clear. Give me a thumbs up. Screen la clear ah theriyudna thumbs up kudunga. We are going to show you how to do Uddiyana bandha. So all of you see and learn. After that we will do it together. Seriya? So first you see how we are doing it, then you can do it along with us. Now what we are going to do in Uddiyana bandha is first we are going to inhale. Okay, so we are going to inhale and then exhale fully. Force the air out. Little forceful breathe out and pull your stomach in and up. Okay, you're going to pull your stomach in and up, sucking your stomach into your ribs. Okay, pulling your diaphragm all the way in and up. So that would literally be like you are exhaled and then you pull your stomach in and up. Instead of inhaling the air, you're going to inhale your stomach up. You're going to pull your stomach in and up. And then you're going to relax. Okay, we're going to show it from a different direction. In no direction in the kamikron. You can see how it looks from the side. All right. So you're going to inhale normally, and then exhale with force, empty the air, and then pull your stomach in and up. Okay, pull your stomach in and up. You want to see that gap which is there. Okay, you're going to see that gap which is there where your stomach is stuck into the rib, and then relax. Okay, let's do this together. Turn. சரி நம்ம சேர்ந்து பண்ணலாம் இதை. Let's all do this together. It's not hard. Don't worry, it's not hard. இது கஷ்டம் கிடையாது. It's not at all hard. It's easy. It's just that every one of us have to do. Shall we do? Are you all excited to do? Shall we do it? Give it a shot. All right, good. Okay, so let's sit straight. Let's do it together. So first, all of you inhale. Every one of you inhale. And then force your breath out. Okay, forcefully exhale. And then pull your stomach in and up. And then relax. Exhale and inhale slowly. Okay, let's do this together. I'm going to see every one of you do it together. All of you relax. Ellarume relax pannunga. Let's do it together. Okay, relax. Breathe normally. Normally breathe pannunga. Just relax, relax and breathe normally. Let's do it together. Inhale and exhale. Bring your breath to normal. Bring your breath to normal. Normal on breathing. Okay. Now inhale deeply, and exhale out forcefully. Exhale the full air out and pull your stomach in and up. Suck your stomach in and up into your ribs. Place your hands and see how your stomach is going in. Okay, place your hands. வயித்துல வந்து கையை வச்சு பாருங்க எப்படி போகுது உள்ள அப்படின்ட்டு. And then relax. Okay, we'll do it once again. Inhale deeply and exhale forcefully and pull your stomach in and up. Hold there for a few seconds. Feel your stomach going in and up and relax. Once again, one last time. Inhale deeply and exhale forcefully. Pull your stomach in and up. Suck it in and hold. And relax. Relax. Great. Wonderful. How many of you were able to do it? எத்தனை பேரால பண்ண முடிஞ்சதோ? How many of you were able to do it? Can you raise your hands? Great. Wonderful. See, don't worry. இப்போ ஆரம்பத்திலே வந்து உங்க வயிறு உள்ள போகல அப்படினா கவலைப்படாதீங்க. See, don't worry if your stomach did not go all the way in the starting. That doesn't matter. You will learn it, okay? The point is the technique that you were able to learn. That is what matters here. Understood? Good. So, this is the third bandha. So, first we did Jalandhara bandha, second we did Moola bandha, third we did Uddiyana bandha. Now, there is another bandha called as Mahamudra bandha. Alright? Now, in the Mahamudra bandha, all the three bandhas are performed. Arthu vandu Mahamudra bandha. Mahamudra bandhathula vandu ella moonu bandhangalum sendu pannuvom. I will show you how the Mahamudra bandha is done. Okay? So, what happens is, now when you are seated in a position, first thing you're going to do is tighten your perineum. So, pull your butt in and up. That will tighten your body. So, first Moola bandha. Okay? Tighten your butt. Next, with the moment you tighten your perineum, pull your perineum in, your body becomes stable. Now, you're going to inhale and lock the breath in Jalandhara bandha. You're going to inhale, மூச்சு உள்ள இழுத்து அதுக்கப்புறம் ஜலந்தர பந்தத்துல வந்து லாக் பண்ண போறீங்க. So that is Jalandhara bandha. Hold there for a few seconds and then release the Jalandhara bandha and exhale. Now pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana bandha. Jalandhara bandhathula இருந்து வெளியில வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் exhale பண்ணிட்டு வயிறை வந்து உள்ள இழுங்க Uddiyana bandhathula. And then relax. And repeat again. Inhale and lock the breath in the Jalandhara bandha. And then release the Jalandhara bandha. Exhale the air and pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana bandha. Hold there for a few seconds and then relax. Okay, let's do this together. Ellarume sendu pannalam. Now we are all going to be performing the Mahamudra bandha. Okay, the Mahamudra bandha is all the three put together. Moola bandha, Jalandhara bandha, Uddiyana bandha. So first, sit on your knees, sit comfortably on your knees. Now pull your butt in, pull your perineum in and enter into the Moola bandha. Please perform the Moola bandha. Tighten your body, bring your balance. Good. Now inhale deeply and slowly. And lock the breath in through the Jalandhara bandha. Bring your chin to the chest and lock the breath in. Lock the air in with the Jalandhara bandha. Now release the Jalandhara bandha, open the lock and exhale the air completely. Pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana bandha and hold there for a few seconds. And relax. Let's do this again. Inhale deeply. Do it along. Sendu pannunga. Okay, ready? We're going to inhale. Inhale deeply. And lock the breath in Jalandhara bandha. Jalandhara bandhathula vandu moocha vandu lock பண்ணிக்கோங்க. And exhale with full force and pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha and relax. Let's do it one last time. Inhale nice and deep and lock the breath in with the Jalandhara Bandha. Bring your chin to the chest, lock the breath and exhale. Release the Bandha, exhale completely. Pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha and hold for a few seconds and relax. Great. So this is Mahamudra Bandha. How many of you understood all the 3 bandhas and the Mahamudra Bandha? Total 4 bandhas. If all of you understand, can you all give me a thumbs up? Yes, LA male team, that's great. LA males, see, for all the male members, right, especially in LA, since you have a separate room, make sure that you're having your shirt off. You want to have as much prana entering your body as possible. The more and more you cover yourself with jackets, with other things, you're going to lose the prana flow. Okay. So this is the Mahamudra Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Moola Bandha. All of you understood? You can relax. Relax panni ukandukonga. Relax and sit in a comfortable position. All of you sit in a comfortable position. Okay, great. So every one of you understood? See, don't worry that whether you are able to do it or not. This is just trial. We are going to be doing this while doing the yoga. இப்போ நம்ம பண்ணது வந்து வெறும் ட்ரையல் தான். இது வந்து யோகா ஆசனம் பண்றப்போ அதோட சேர்த்து நம்ம பண்ண போறோம். Okay? So you'll be learning to do it along with performing the asana. So this is the 4th component of yoga. How many of you felt intense energy while locking the breath inside you? எத்தனை பேருக்கு வந்து அந்த எனர்ஜி ஃபீலிங் உள்ள வந்து ஹோல்ட் பண்றப்போ இருந்தது பந்தம் பண்றப்போ? கை தூக்குறீங்களா? Yes, good. So that is what bandha does. It pushes your breath into a certain way, so the kundalini energy happens and awakens. Okay, now let's enter into the next component. இப்போ அடுத்த component என்ன அப்படிங்கிறது நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். அடுத்த component வந்து நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா கரணா. இப்போ கரணா அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து பரமசிவன் நேரடியா அவரே வந்து இந்த நாட்டிய சாஸ்திரத்துல டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. கரணா is the graceful combination, the movement of the hand and feet as described by Paramashiva himself, where along with the asanas that we are doing, Paramashiva also teaches us how to gracefully exist through karana. So by performing these various karanas, you will see that various breathing patterns get triggered. And they put your body into a high state of awareness. இந்த கரணம் பண்றப்போ உங்களோட பாடி வந்து ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா ஒரு ஹை ஸ்டேட் ஆஃப் அவேர்னஸ்ல வந்து உங்களை ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா புஷ் பண்ணும். It will push yourself into a higher state of awareness. Next, we are looking at the 6th component. The 6th component is visualization. ஆறாவது component வந்து visualization, where you visualize something in your inner space. For example, when you perform, let's say, Gajasana. Gajasana is the elephant pose. Now, while you are performing Gajasana, you will visualize yourself as an elephant in your inner space. இப்போ Gajasana எடுத்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா Gajasana வந்து elephant pose, யானையோட pose. ஸோ அந்த போஸ்டர் பண்ணுறப்போ நீங்கள் உங்களோட இன்னர் ஸ்பேஸ்க்குள்ள உங்களை நீங்களே யானை மாதிரி நீங்கள் விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணிப்பீங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ the 6th component is visualization. And it is a very important component. All of us need to understand this very clearly. Till now, whatever we did, all the 5 previous components are all sound based. Okay, where they are breath based and sound based. 6th component is visualization based, where it is only mind. Till 5, everything is body related. But from 6 is going to be mind related. How many of you are understanding this? So here is where things become more subtle. And if there is some other thought that goes on inside your head, then you need to unclutch from it and bring this visualization. So the visualization becomes a very important component. Then comes japa, 7th. Now, as part of the japa, you will not be doing the japa, but the japa will be done. You'll be hearing the japa, letting that, again, once again, you're going to visualize the japa running in your inner space. All of you understand clearly. See, all of us know the Mahavakya, right? Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Now, you are not going to chant it verbally. Rather, we will be chanting it, you will be hearing it, and you're going to visualize that ajapa, that mantra going in your inner space. So, japa component வந்து நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா நீங்க வந்து ஜபம் பண்ண போறது கிடையாது. நாங்க வந்து ஒவ்வொரு ஆசனம் பண்றப்போ நாங்க வந்து ஜபத்தை பண்ணுவோம். ஆனா நீங்க அதை கேட்டு உங்களுக்குள்ள visualization-ஆ அதை மாத்திக்கணும். How many of you are understanding the component of japa? You are not going to be physically chanting it. Okay? But you're going to listen to it and make sure that that is coming inside you. We'll be telling how that happens also. Alright? That is the japa. Now there are different types of japa. Palavidamana japangal irukku. All of you sit straight. I'm going to be chanting the different japas which are there. You're just going to let that japa visualization enter into you. எல்லாருமே நிமிர்ந்து உட்கார்ந்துக்கோங்க. We are going to do a small step combining the visualization and the japa. Sit straight. Please sit straight. All of you sit straight. Close your eyes. You're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Swamiji வந்து உங்களோட உள் மனசுல வந்து visualize பண்ணுங்க. Now continue to keep the visualization of Swamiji. I am going to chant the japa. You are just going to let that appear as syllables in your inner space. It can be in any language that you know. Tamil, Hindi, Sanskrit, English, don't worry. நான் இப்ப ஜபத்தை பண்றப்போ அதை வந்து உங்களுக்குள்ள visualization-ஆ நீங்க வந்து பார்க்க போறீங்க. Soham 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 Shivoham 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 Sadashivoham 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 Mahasadashivoham 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 Om Nithyanandoham Om Nithyanandoham Om Nithyanandoham Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Relax. How many of you were able to keep the visualization of Swamiji in your inner space along with the japa? Can you raise your hands? எத்தனை பேரால visualization தவறாம சுவாமிஜியை வந்து உள் மனசுலே நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்தவாறே இந்த ஜபத்தை வந்து உங்களால கேட்க முடிஞ்சது. கை தூக்குங்க. If you're able to visualize Swamiji and have the japa. Good. Yes, great. So that is the 7th component. இதுதான் வந்து 7th component of the Nithyananda yoga. Next, we are going to the 8th component. The 8th component is chanting. Now, every asana that we will be doing, we will be also chanting the Shastra Pramana, the original verse that is revealed by Paramashiva. Now, what the chanting does is that it automatically, can you all hear me? Kekada? If you're all able to hear me, can you all wave your hands? Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you. So, the 8th component is chanting. Now, in chanting, we will be chanting the verses that are revealed by Paramashiva himself. Now, you're just going to listen to that. Now, what happens when the chanting happens by default is that certain words, certain syllables awaken various different kinds of non-mechanical components of your brain. All of you, please listen carefully. The Sanskrit mantras have the power to awaken your brain by just listening to it. You don't even need to chant it. நீங்க சாண்ட் பண்ண போறது கிடையாது. ஆனா நீங்க கேட்டாலே பிரெயின்ல இருக்கிற பல காம்பனன்ட்ஸ் வந்து அவேக்கன் ஆக ஆரம்பிக்கும். So just by listening to the mantras, various different components of your brain start getting awakened. So that is why chanting is very important, and we will be chanting the Shastra Pramana, which is the original revelations that Paramashiva has given. So every single asana, every single bandha, every single pranayama that we do is authentic from the Shastras, from the Agamas. என்ன பண்ணனாலும், வாட் எவர் நம்ம எது பண்ணாலும், ஆசனம் பண்ணாலும் சரி, பிராணாயாமம் பண்ணாலும் சரி, பந்தங்கள் பண்ணாலும் சரி, அது எல்லாத்துக்குமே வந்து சாஸ்திரத்தோட ரெஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ அதனால ஆத்தென்டிக்கான விதத்துல நம்ம எல்லாருமே பண்றோம். So this is mantra, the chanting component of it. Next, the 9th component is weight. Now, way before the bodybuilding and all of that started in the Western civilization or in the modern civilization right now, weights are applied in our tradition itself as a way to raise the Kundalini Shakti. So, in various asanas which are there, we will be adding additional weights to our body. So, that is what the component of weight is. So, it will push your body, mind and your inner space to the next level. The next component that we are looking at is mandala. Now, mandala is the representation of the entire cosmos itself. The human body, as per our Shastras, as what Swamiji has revealed, our body is a reflection of the ultimate super consciousness. So, what the mandala does, we will be having the Sri Chakra Yantra. Unga ellarkume vandu Sri Chakra Yantra vandu kudukapadum. All of you will be receiving the Sri Chakra. The mandala automatically energizes the place that you are sitting in. Please understand, wherever you are sitting, what the yantra does is that it creates a energy field. It creates an energy field for the energy to manifest. How many of you are understanding this? The various mandalas energize the space around you. The yantras energize the space around you. So all of you will be receiving the Sri Chakra Yantra, and you will just be placing it on your yoga mat. நீங்க வந்து அதை வந்து உங்களோட யோகா மேட் மேல வச்சுப்பீங்க. So what happens is the yoga mat and your surroundings become a field of energy that supports you in experiencing oneness with Paramashiva. That is the 10th component, which is mandala. The next one that we are going to look at is abharana. Abharana is the jewelry, where all of you are wearing the Rudraksha Mala, the Kanta Rudraksha. It is an important component. See, abharana is not just jewelry alone. It is not just worn for decorative purposes, but it has a very powerful spiritual significance. Especially the Rudraksha that we wear becomes a storehouse of energy. Please listen carefully. It is very, very important for us to wear the abharana during yoga. because whatever energy we generate by doing the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, Trithiya Vinyasa Krama through the Nithyananda Yoga, all of that gets stored like a battery in the Rudraksha. How many of you are understanding this? எத்தனை பேருக்கு புரியுது? ருத்ராட்சம் வந்து ஒரு பேட்டரி மாதிரி. நீங்க வந்து யோகா பண்றப்போ அந்த ருத்ராட்சம் வந்து எனர்ஜைஸ் ஆயிட்டே இருக்கு. எப்படி நீங்க பேட்டரியை சார்ஜ் போட்டு வைக்கிறீங்களோ. So what that does is once it is charged throughout the entire day, it dissipates energy for you, keeping you in a high energy field. So that is why the Kantamala or the Sundaravadam, which is the Rudraksha earring, okay, all of this is chosen and designed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, by Swamiji, specifically so that the Kundalini Shakti, the energy that manifests, is held in your body throughout the entire period of your day. So whatever energy that you generate during the Nithyananda Yoga retains and holds you throughout the entire day. That is the Abharana. The 11th is the Abharana. The last component that we are looking at is Aushada. The 12th component is Aushada. Now Aushada is the sacred alchemy that is described by Paramashiva, by the various Siddhas, and it is the way through which externally the components that help you put your body into a high state of energy. It can be either applied on your body or it can be eaten. There are different kinds of Aushadas which are there. So what happens when these Aushadas, these sacred herbs are prepared as per the Agama? They make your body pure. They clean up your body. The very food that we eat during this entire Paramashiva Sena program time is infused with these Aushadas. And when you put the Vibhuti and Kumkum, which is externally applied, they are also Aushadas that aid with detoxifying your entire body. So Aushada is a very important component. Aushadam, 12வது component பார்த்தீங்கன்னா Aushadam. இந்த Aushadam வந்து உள்ள எடுக்கிற மாதிரி மீன்ஸ் சாப்பிட்ற மாதிரியான ஔஷதங்களும் இருக்கு, உங்க மேல வந்து நீங்க தடவிக்கிற மாதிரியான ஔஷதங்களும் இருக்கு. இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் விபூதி இல்ல குங்குமம், விபூதியும் சரி குங்குமமும் சரி அது வந்து நம்ம கோயில கொடுக்குறாங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம எடுத்து அப்ளை பண்ணிக்கிறோம், அவ்வளவுதான். ஆனா அதுல வந்து ஒரு ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் காம்போனன்ட் இருக்கு, டீடாக்சிஃபிகேஷன் காம்போனன்ட் இருக்கு. குங்குமத்தை நீங்க என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா அது வந்து டர்மரிக், கால்சிஃபைட் டர்மரிக். ஸோ வாட் அது என்ன பண்ணும் அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, நீங்க நெத்தியில குங்குமம் வைக்கிறப்போ உங்களோட தேர்ட் ஐயோட calcification remove பண்ணும். The kumkum, what it does, the real authentic kumkum is actually calcified turmeric. So what that does is it will detox your third eye. It will remove all the toxins that is stored in your third eye. And it is very multiple scientific evidences are there where anything that you apply on your skin directly enters your bloodstream. How many of you have read these reports that what you apply on your skin directly enters your bloodstream? Can you raise your hands? Any of you have seen those reports? Yes, good. I'll actually show you. I'll also show you. That is why all these harsh chemicals which are there, now the doctors and scientists are all completely against it. See, the reason globe is taking a trend to move telling organic and all of that is because they are seeing the harsh side effects. Even let's say you apply perfume or you apply some lotions and all of that, if they have harsh chemicals in it, it directly enters your bloodstream itself. So the Aushada, either applied on your skin or ingested, for example neem juice or haritaki powder, all these are Aushadas that help with detoxification, that help you with purifying your entire body. So all of these put together are the 12 components of the Nithyananda Yoga. How many of you are understanding? எத்தனை பேருக்கு புரியுது? இந்த 12 காம்போனன்ட்டும் சேர்த்து எல்லாமே சேர்ந்து பண்றப்பதான் வந்து நித்யானந்த யோகாவா மாறுது. So whatever we are learning, whatever we will be doing will have all these 12 components. ஒவ்வொரு ஆசனத்துலயுமே வந்து இந்த 12 காம்போனன்ட் இருக்கும். In every single asana that we do will have 12 components in this. I'm going to be giving one example. Okay, எல்லாருமே சேர்ந்து நம்ம ஒரு example வந்து நம்ம பண்ணலாம். All right, so we are going to do one asana. We are going to see how to do it. All right, all of you sit straight. Just sit straight, cross your palms, sorry, cross your feet and sit. நிமிர்ந்து உட்கார்ந்துக்கோங்க. நம்ம எல்லாருமே வந்து we are going to do sukhasana. All of us are going to do sukhasana. Now you are going to sit in a comfortable position, cross-legged. Sit straight. Now, if you view on the screen, as you can see on the screen, we have the bandha which is there, we have the japa which is there, we have the visualization that we need to have, and the mudra that we need to keep our hands in. So first, we are going to be, once we sit in Sukhasana, the first is going to be Samana Kumbhaka. Just inhale and exhale. Okay, inhale and exhale. See that air entering into your stomach and lighting the Jataragni. That is the Samana Kumbhaka. Now, pull your butt perineum in, placing your placing your butt inside in the Mula Bandha, and inhale, lock the breath inside you in the Jalandhara Bandha, and exhale, pull your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize Lord Shiva in your inner space. The internal japa, Soham, Soham, Soham.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Relax. Yes. So this is one asana that we did. Okay. So if you see, there are multiple components that we covered in this. One, sitting in the asana, which is Sukhasana. Okay. Then we placed our hand in the Bindu Mudra. Okay, we placed our hand in the Bindu Mudra on our knees. Next, we did the pranayama. Along with the pranayama, we did the kumbhaka, the samana kumbhaka, where we inhaled and held the breath in our stomach, kindling the Jataragni. That is the pranayama. And then we did the Mahamudra Bandha, which is all the three bandhas put together. Then we had the visualization in our inner space of Paramashiva, bringing our gaze towards the nose, and then the chanting, the internal japa of Soham, and the chanting of the mantra. So all of these put together consist of the 12 components of yoga. Now you are naturally wearing the Rudraksha. You'll also be, have you all received the Shri Chakra? How many of you have received the Shri Chakra? Can you raise your hands if you have received the Shri Chakra? Yes. Those who have not yet received, we will give it to you. Don't worry. Okay? Shri Chakra kadikalana vandu ungalku kudupom. So you can keep it. Now that becomes the next component. So all of these put together is one asana. All of you are understanding? All of these components put together is one asana. How many of you are seeing there is a difference between what you have been doing at home versus what we are doing here? Can you raise your hands? வீட்ல பண்ணதுக்கும் இதுக்கும் வித்தியாசம் தெரியுதுனா கை தூக்குறீங்களா? Yes, great. So we will be teaching you all of these 12 components of yoga. First initial days we'll be focusing on the asana and making you comfortable with the asana, giving you techniques to perform various asanas, giving you tips to do, helping you do the asana, which is the more gross component. And then as days pass by, we will be moving you to the more subtler components of visualization, bringing your awareness to the breath, focusing more emphasis on the pranayama, on the bandha, on the kumbhaka. Initial few days வந்து நம்ம பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ப்ரோக்ராமில் ஆசனா இதில் எப்படி கம்ஃபர்டபுளாக இருக்கிறது, அதோட டெக்னிக்ஸ் எப்படி பண்ணுறது, ஈஸியாக எப்படி பண்ணுறது, அந்த டீட்டெயில்ஸ் எல்லாமே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு ஃபியூ டேஸில் வந்து உங்கள் எல்லாருக்கும் சொல்லி தருவோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா இதோட சட்டில் காம்பனன்ட்ஸ்க்கு மூவ் பண்ண ஆரம்பிப்போம். பந்தங்கள் இன்னும் எப்படி கரெக்டாக பண்ணுறது, அந்த விஷுவலைசேஷன்ஸ் எப்படி கரெக்டாக பண்ணுறது, பிராணாயாமங்கள் எப்படி கரெக்டாக பண்ணுறதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதெல்லாமே சொல்லி தருவோம். All of you are understanding? How many of you are excited? How many of you are excited for this? To learn and to make yourself a new being. Great. See, one thing I can assure all of you, one thing for sure that I can assure all of you is that by the end of the program, all of you would have had 100 times more energy than what you came in with the program today. You can mark how you feel through the day and you can pen it down, write it and keep it. By the end of the program, this yoga will actually energize you. It will not make you tired. It will infuse your whole body with so much of energy that it will give you the energy throughout the entire day for running. And of course, you have Swamiji's energy that is there, which will make sure that you are holding that energy in you and you're able to use it for your day-to-day activities. So with that, we are coming towards the conclusion of today's, the introduction to the program, the introduction to the yoga. We are going to have other classes that is going to be happening. We are going to have a lot of other interesting things throughout the entire day that is planned for every one of you. Once again, I'd like to welcome all the new Paramashiva Sena program participants who have joined in today. Welcome every one of you and get ready to have a spiritual feast during the entire program. So with that, we'll conclude the yoga session by chanting the Purna Mantra. Please sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and we'll end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everybody. Nithyanandam.